By this time tomorrow, the mask mandate will be over in Alabama. However, some stores and restaurants in Madison County will still mask up. Our Kenesha Dees hears from health leaders and a restaurant owner at Lowe Mill.
I'm absolutely all on board for keeping everyone safe in the community.
Lowe Mill will still require employees and patrons to wear masks. Shearer is a restaurant owner there. Huntsville leaders are hoping you will respect the choices businesses decide to make regarding masks.
Many of the restaurants, food establishments, which will still have masks for a little while because they're trying to get the public's trust back. They're trying to make public feel safe going out to eat.
Joining Lowe Mill in keeping masks on will be the City of Huntsville employees.
City policy is going to be, if you have interaction, if our employees are going to be interacting with the public or the public interacting with our employees, we would ask that you wear a mask.
Although the number of COVID cases and hospitalizations remain low,
countywide, now this includes the Huntsville Hospital System and Crestwood, there are 35 inpatients.
And vaccinations are ramping up.
Our main location here in Madison County is at John Hunt Park. They're very busy over there, doing about 3,000 vaccines per day, and we plan to almost double that in the coming weeks, working with the state to get additional vaccines.
Hospital officials say about 50,000 people are on the wait list for vaccinations, and county leaders say so far only more than 30% of people over the age of 16 in the county have been vaccinated. And for Catherine, all the more reason to mask up.
And until everyone has a chance to get vaccinated, I don't think it's fair to impose that upon others.
And as far as how long Lowe Mill will keep their mask requirement in effect, well, they say they're just going to play it by ear. Putting the Valley first, Kenesha Dees, WZDX News.